Abraham believed God, and it was credited to him as righteousness. That's what a true Israelite is. Not a physical Israelite that doesn't have any faith. No, not that kind. Those Israelites had no opportunity to be saved, but they declined the invitation, sadly. So thank the Lord, church. So those Israelites rejected it. Thank the Lord you accepted it. Now, moving on to the last part of the chapter. It talks about the mystery of Israel's salvation. Also that Israelites experienced a partial hardening until the fullness of all the Gentiles came in. And he says as well, which will we say? Well, what Paul means is that all true Israelites will be saved. The Jews could have believed. But you think about the Israelites that vanished in the wilderness. Some Gentiles got their spot instead. It's just like Jesus when he told a parable about the king who asked his people to come to the wedding feast. He invited them, but these other people made excuses and said, we're not going to go to that wedding. I got something else to do. Or he asked them to a banquet, not a wedding feast, but a banquet. And they declined. So he invited others instead, who accepted the invitation. Those who decline it will be thrown outside, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Sally and I will believe. I don't know. Think of it this way. Here's a story. There was a... Here's how the story goes. There were people at a train station in Japan. It's a story I made up, by the way. It's a station in Japan, like at the end of World War II, right before the bombing of Hiroshima. And there were some, and they were and the train station, the train master, or the conductor of the train said, all the tickets reserved only for Japanese people. And there were Chinese people in the station too. But only the people of the country could get on the train. That was all that was left. There was a few tickets. It was only reserved for them. And Chinese people couldn't pay for any more tickets because there were none left. And there were no slots left. So the conductor asked the Japanese people that come to the train, he says, there's a bombing about to take place tonight on Hiroshima. The U.S. is about to bomb it tonight with an atomic bomb. The Japanese people were like, that's not bombing. It's just a myth you made up. Our nation's going to surrender. We got stuff to do anyway. I got family to take care of. I got a party to go to, and I've got a wedding to go to. declined the invitation. They said, you can give these tickets to somebody else. And so, the Japanese cadet walks over and gives it to, asks these Chinese people to come. He's like, hey, do you foreigners want to come? There's going to be a bombing later today. I can give you these tickets because our Japanese people of our country, they declined them. And they didn't want to come because they thought it was joking. It wasn't really being serious. So you take them before the disaster takes place. What, do you want them? Or do you want to stay here and die? When the bombing happens. But we'll come with you. So they took the tickets that the Japanese people felt to take, and they got on the train. And the train went safely to Tokyo. But the Hiroshima got bombed. Those people that didn't take tickets, they ended up dying that very night. The end. So that's kind of the story come up with that. A different take on the invitations, the parable that Jesus talked about. So make sure you accept God's invitation that He's given you. Don't decline it. That's basically what the Israelites did. They declined the invitations. They declined the tickets. And God decided to give them to the Gentiles who would put their faith in Him. That's the moral of the story. They burned the Hiroshima. They talk about represents hell. Burning in hell is what that represents. And while the train getting to Tokyo, safety represents heaven. In a way, that's just what it represents. Means salvation for us Gentiles. That's the point Paul was trying to make. The people that decline, give invitations to. If God sees someone who declines his invitation, He just gives it to somebody else who will take the invitation. So don't wait. Accept the invitation when Jesus gives it to you. Don't reject the invitation. That would not be a smart thing to do. Accept the invitation that He's given you. Because you can't save yourself. Only Jesus can save you. No works can save you. So, Paul ends with this. For who has known the mind of the Lord? Who has been His counselor? Who has given a gift to him that he might be repaid? For from Him, and through Him, and to Him are all things. To Him be glory forever. Amen. So, thank the Lord that you are saved today. Thank you for listening. Look forward to more episodes. Thanks. And enjoy the rest of your day.